So thank you all, and thank you to Representative Nelson and Senator Jama for sponsoring this bill. And my name is Zhou Fang at Intersectional Group, and hello to Chair Graber and members of the committee. I have independently researched, studied, and analyzed the pay transparency trend since 2021. I am here to urge you all to vote yes on HB2746. And here is my reasoning. Pay transparency laws, number one, which requires employers to disclose salary ranges in job postings or upon request, have been implemented in more than a handful of U.S. states, including California, Colorado, New York, Washington, Maryland, Connecticut, etc. Early data suggests that pay transparency laws are helping narrow wage gaps. For example, a 2023 study by Glassdoor found that gender pay gaps are smaller in states with pay transparency laws compared to those without. Two, as we know, Oregon has its pay equity law. While pay equity laws address discrimination, pay transparency laws prevent it. Oregon's Equal Pay Act is reactive. It allows employees to challenge pay disparities after they occur. However, it does not proactively prevent pay inequities from arising in the first place. By requiring employers to disclose salary ranges upfront, pay transparency laws create accountability and discourage discriminatory pay practices before they happen. This shifts the burden from employees to identify and challenge inequities to employers to standardize pay. In other words, pay transparency is a natural complement to the existing pay equity law in Oregon. Three, despite the pay equity law, Oregon still has a gender pay gap. In 2023, women in Oregon earned approximately 84 cents for every dollar earned by men, with even larger gaps for women of color. A pay transparency law will help close this gap faster. 4. The Oregon State Constitution provides strong protections for free speech, including the right to remain silent or the freedom not to speak. At the same time, courts have consistently ruled that commercial regulations, including disclosure requirements, are subject to a lower level of constitutional scrutiny than political or personal speech. Pay transparency laws fall under this category because they regulate business practices, not expressive speech. In addition, salary ranges are factual data, not opinions or expressive speech. Requiring their disclosure imposes a minimum burden on employers, especially compared to the significant benefits of reducing pay inequities. A transparency law standardizes this practice, ensuring consistency and fairness across the board. Oregon courts have upheld similar disclosure requirements in other contexts when they serve a clear public purpose, for example, consumer protection laws and environmental regulations. Pay transparency laws align with this precedent. 5. A pay transparency law will keep Oregon competitive. Neighboring states like California, Washington, and Hawaii have already implemented pay transparency laws. To remain competitive in attracting top talent, Oregon should align with these standards. As pay transparency becomes the norm nationwide, job seekers increasingly expect to see salary ranges in postings. Oregon employers risk losing talent to states with more transparent practices. 6. In my own research since 2021, not only job seekers and employees, but also employers and business owners are in favor of pay transparency. It saves time for everyone, and time is money. In conclusion, pay transparency is a necessary and proactive step to build on Oregon's existing pay equity efforts. It will help businesses and workers in Oregon thrive. Respectfully, Zhou Fang, Intersectional Group.